If you thought it's heavier when it's full, then you're wrong. But if you answered they have the same weight, then congratulations. You are correct, because whether the USB key is full or empty, it will weigh the same. So the example of the 1 exabyte USB drive being filled up with information or empty, they both have the exact same weight. That is because information is massless. It cannot be weighed. It's in its own invisible field. Mass is a property of physical objects, from subatomic particles to clusters of galaxies. In contrast, information is an abstract concept, not a real physical object, so it cannot have mass. Although it doesn't have mass, we can encode information on physical objects in many ways. These physical objects are the mediums. The mediums are things we encode the information on. For example, a piece of paper, a book, or a hard drive, which usually have mass, but this mass is not the mass of the information itself, nor is there any correlation between the amount of information encoded on an object and its mass. For instance, if I carve my name or any word on a tree or a rock, I actually reduce its mass. Think about that. There will be less mass on the medium. However, if you write the word bird with ink on a piece of paper, but a bird is not ink or paper, and ink and paper are not a bird, obviously. The paper itself is not the information. The information is represented in the pattern of ink symbols that lies on the paper's surface. Thus, in this case, ink and paper, to create the information, you have to add material. Information must not be confused with meaning. For example, two messages, one of which is heavily loaded with meaning, and the other of which is pure nonsense, random, can be exactly equivalent as regards to information from the present viewpoint, same amount of letters. The semantic, meaning of language or logic, aspects of communication are irrelevant to the engineering aspects. In other words, the message and the medium are not the same thing. The medium is not the message. The medium, book, paper, ink, USB key, etc., carries the information, but it is not the information or the message itself. The message can be sent in many different forms with the exact same information. This is why information is a theory. Pretty strange, huh? It will get even stranger later on. So keep that in your mind. But if information is a theory, then is information real? It definitely is real, because it can have a direct impact on you, like reading a negative or positive comment. The fact that you are watching this video is real because the massless information, like light, is transported through these physical mediums, and we process it in our sophisticated minds that God, Allah, gave us. Allah, God, also gave us one of the most amazing tools, our hands. With hands, we are able to make other tools that benefit us in many ways. Besides having clothes on, this trait of making tools to make tools and use other tools is what distinguishes us in our intelligence versus all other creatures, not including angels or jinns or crows. Because of our current understanding of this mysterious nature of information, we have created powerful tools that enable us to transport, manipulate, encode, and decode information through nano-sized transistors. And these tools are computers.